Okay, so I just wanted to talk with everybody about a few things tonight. I know a lot of us are trying to promote this month. We've got that $1,000 Ruby bonus going on right now. We've got the $5,000 Emerald bonus, $7,500 Diamond bonus and above. Just super awesome bonuses going on right now, and I'm so excited for everybody because I know these bonuses are life changing. And just like even like without the bonuses, just like being able to make such a large income from your phone is just crazy. I was looking at our compensation chart or whatever it is, and basically I was looking at it, and the highest paid person who's like at at a distributor rank makes $10,000. Isn't that crazy? A month, $10,000 a month. Like that's just completely mind blowing. And they're still a distributor, like they never promoted or anything. So I just thought that was super cool and wanted to share that with y'all. I'm going to talk a lot about building your business from the start, and also for making comebacks, because I know some of us on here are making comebacks. I'm going to go ahead and start with, if you're just starting fresh, what we do is super simple, but you have to do all of the things. Like you can't just do, one thing or two things or whatever. You have to do all of them, especially if you're doing social media. Because you're not having that face-to-face interaction with people. You know, if I see somebody face-to-face, I know like, bam, like it's a done deal. They're buying whatever, because I'm like, they're able to see me. They see my excitement. Same thing even with over the phone or on video chat. But when you're restricting your contact with people to messaging and, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, where people aren't actually getting to see you all the time, or just like see you face to face, it's a lot. Like you can't half-ass it. Okay. So, but what we do is so simple, like you need to be posting every day. You need to post multiple times a day. What's really good, to follow is the 3-3-3 rule. Jade Hooper came up with it. If you don't know who Jade Hooper is, she's a queen. She's like the number 4 income earner in the business. Basically the 3-3-3 rule is you post 3 business posts, 3 product posts, and 3 lifestyle posts a day on Facebook. Now Instagram, like post once a day because Instagram's just really weird. You can post in your story like all day long, but Instagram's good to post once a day. Facebook, you need to post like constantly throughout the day because Facebook's algorithm is so weird. Like you may post this one super awesome post, but only 10 of your friends saw it on Facebook. Even if you have like 3,000 friends, only 10 of them saw that one post. So, to make a bigger impact, you need to be posting. Like if you post 10 times a day and 10 people are seeing each post, well, now 100 people saw your post today. So it's all a numbers game. Stories are super important if you're not taking advantage. Facebook now actually has stories. I actually just have my stories from Instagram uploaded to Facebook. So I don't really know how to use them on Facebook. But yeah, I know you can do them like just on Facebook if you just work Facebook. If you just work Facebook though, and it's not working for you right now, try Instagram. Do both. Like I get tons of customers from both of them, especially Instagram. Like I built to Ruby just from Instagram. Like I didn't really do Facebook at all, building to Ruby. And then Bow and Emerald was kind of the opposite. It was kind of like just Facebook. So Instagram is a godsend. People are just so cool on Instagram. I just freaking love Instagram. So what I've been doing lately, I've enrolled 18 loyal customers this month. The reason why I've enrolled so many, because it's a mindset. The reason, basically, like to be like we call them mass enrollers in the business when you enroll just like a ton of customers all the time. It's a mindset. Like that's all it is. Like there's no difference between, me and the next person. There's nothing special about anybody who mass enrolls except for they had that mindset, instead of going, oh, well, I need to get 4 loyal customers this month, they go, oh, I need to get 50, so it's a mindset. You set your goals and you do them. You don't make excuses for it. I know one thing that I was doing that's so horrible, I know everybody does it, is scrolling through Facebook and not like interacting. Or those videos on Facebook are horrible because I'll get caught up on one and then like An hour later, I just realized I wasted an hour watching Dr. Phil videos or something on Facebook. Like, it's stupid stuff. It's completely wasting my time. I'm not making any kind of money off of it at all. It's not income producing at all. So I'm also cutting out TV out of my like schedule or whatever for the next 10 days. Just because like TV isn't making me money. Like, nobody's paying me to watch TV. So why am I watching it? You know? So like every time like I catch myself like, oh, I don't think I'm like really working, I try to go and like do intentional work. You know, you don't have to be on your phone all the time. You know, if you're only on your phone 15 minutes here and 15 minutes there and 5 minutes there, you can still enroll a ton of people if you're being intentional with that time. You know, if you go and like you make a really good post on Instagram and you have like 100 people who like it and it's about, you know, hair, skin, and nails. Like, I post all the time hair, skin, and nail pictures on Instagram. Like, I'll just post a picture of a girl with like really pretty long hair and I will say like, I'm looking for 3 people or 10 people or whatever who are wanting to grow their hair out. Comment below. I'll message all the people who comment, and then I'll message all the people who like, because obviously they like to look at long, pretty hair. Why wouldn't they want long, pretty, thick hair? Everybody likes long, pretty thick hair. So I'll message them and just be like, hey girl, I just saw, or hey girl, thanks for the love on my post. Are you interested in growing your hair out? Plain and simple. They say no. Okay, cool, whatever, you know. I'm not hurting my feelings any. I don't know who you are. And this is on Instagram. I mean, you could do this on Facebook too, but I don't. But like, I've like signed so many people this month just from messaging people who liked my post who I never normally did that at all. You know, and there's some people who are like, no, I just was liking your post. I'm like, oh my gosh, well, thank you so much. Like, I appreciate your love and support. Whatever. Super nice, super cool. Some people don't reply. Whatever. I don't care because I don't know them. It's Instagram. It's whatever. So you have to like separate like your emotions. Like, when people say no or they don't reply to you, don't take it personally. They are not saying no to you, you know? So don't take it personally. It's not nothing you said or done. Like, there's like, you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. Okay. Like, that's just not possible. If somebody is like, man, I really want to grow my hair out and I really want this vitamin, they're going to buy it no matter what you say, unless you're just like completely obnoxious and rude. So don't be afraid to talk to people, and don't be afraid to be told no. The difference between you and an ambassador diamond who makes $30,000+ a month is that they've had way more no's than you've had. So don't be afraid to get told no. That just means you are going in the right direction. So I've been doing that. I've been messaging everybody who likes and comments on my posts on Instagram. I've been doing several stories a day, and I'll do several polls on the stories too. So like in the morning when I'm drinking my keto coffee, even if you're not drinking keto coffee, like take a picture of you with a coffee cup. Like, how easy is that? Or go and like take a picture from Pinterest or something of a really cute coffee that you thought was just super cute. You need some keto coffee pictures? I've got a billion. Come hit me up. I'll send you some. Put that picture on your story in the morning or on your Facebook. I put like it on both sometimes, and I'll be like, oh my God, I love my skinny coffee every single morning. It's amazing. Who wants to try some? And then I'll put like on the poll, oh my gosh, I need that, or send me info. I don't put no because I don't care. So I don't want to, like, it doesn't matter to me. So that's what I do. I post polls several times a day. I might post like a hair, skin, and nail one in the afternoon. I might do a cleanse one in the evening or whatever, you know. I'm trying right now to focus. Like, you don't have to know all of the products. Because I know, especially if you're new, sometimes it seems overwhelming. So we have like over 50 products. Stick with the popular ones or the ones you know well or whatever, and just run with them. Like right now, I'm running with the coffee, I'm running with the cleanse, and I'm running with the hair, skin, and nails. I'm also doing the chocolate greens because it goes hand in hand with the coffee, and the triple threat. You know, I'm doing that. They're good in volume, and I'm signing people like crazy because I'm focusing on those products, and people aren't trying to like figure out, oh my God, what is this girl selling? Because I'm posting like a different product every single day. It's confusing to people, but if they keep seeing the same hair, skin, and nail, you know, maybe not the same post, but they see me talking about this crazy hair growth vitamin and look how amazing my hair looks or whatever, just like look at all this pretty hair, you know, people are like, oh my God, I really wish my hair, you know, I really want to grow my hair out. I've signed up so many people this month that have been my potentials for 2 years who swore up and down they would never buy from me, were so nice about it, but still would never buy from me, and have bought from me this month because, you know, I've just been posting so much about it and I've been talking so much about it, and they're like, okay, like you have my attention now. I really want this. So another thing I've been doing a lot is going live. You can do that on Facebook and Instagram. I've actually gotten quite a bit of results from doing that on Instagram. I didn't think I would, but I did. So that's super awesome. Going live is so important because when you are on live, people feel like they are talking to you. They feel like connected, like you're talking with them. Like when I go live and I'm talking about like, I know you need money or whatever, you know, or wanted to lose weight or whatever I might be talking about, you know, people like think I am talking to them, and maybe I am talking to them. You know, sometimes like I'll have had a conversation with a potential and I'll go, like, I won't go live right after, but I'll go live like a little while after and like basically just like reconfirm their situation and their questions and stuff, if that makes sense. You know, like if I know somebody who, you know, is struggling with this and that, like I'll be like, I know you're struggling, you know, you can't pay your groceries, whatever, like you need this business as your sign, you know. But people like it. They start relating with you. They're like, oh, that's Delaney. I know her. You know, they see me in the grocery store and they recognize me and they're like, oh, that's Delaney. You know, she sells It Works. They know that because they see me all the time on Facebook, on live. You know, they think they really know me. So sometimes they walk up to me and I'm like, oh, hi, I have no idea who you are, but they know who I am. And that's good. That's great. You know, I want people to, when they think of It Works Global, or they think of health and wellness products, or they think about growing out their hair, or they think about losing some weight or whatever, they think of me. Okay. I want them to think of me because I want them to come to me first. So, that's what I try really hard to do, is I try to brand myself in that way, you know? So focus on a few products and run with it this month. Like there's only like 11 days. I try to promote by the 30th, but there's a 31st in the month, but 10-ish days left to the month. So like focus on a few products and run with it, you know, and don't be afraid to be annoying. Like this is the end of the month, you know, talk about it all the time and be passionate. Whenever like going live, I know it's really, really scary. The first time I went live, I had like an anxiety attack, and I told myself what I was going to say, and then I like rehearsed it 50 million times. And then like I cried after the live. It was horrible. Just because like I'm such an anxious person. Like I don't like talking. I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm really weird about that. I have social anxiety, which is funny. Cause like I'm so much more comfortable doing it now, which I'm really thankful for this business because it's really helped me step out of my comfort zone a lot. And it's actually brought me to do a lot of really awesome things that I'm starting to do this year. That if you, yeah, we'll talk about that later, but I'm doing a lot of really awesome things this year to help the community and stuff, just because I have gotten out of that comfort, gotten out of that like little like shell I was in. So, yeah, don't be afraid to go live. Like you're awesome. Everybody thinks you're awesome. Just be you. You don't have to like have a script, you know, just go on there and just talk. Sometimes like I feel like I go live, I'm just like, you know what, this has been put on my heart and I need to talk about it so y'all can listen. I've also been, let's see it in my stories post. Oh, I do message people still. Like, I mean, I message people from that, like who like and comment on my posts and stuff like that, or who answer my stories. But I'll also like, I have a really cute little video that I've made. It's like 10 seconds long. It pretty much says, hey, I absolutely love your page. I just wanted to know, or I would love your opinion on a few of our products. Like, would you be interested in more information? And I send them a video because then they see me and they see my excitement and I'm acting all like cutesy or whatever. Like everybody's like, it's funny because like when I send it to people who like are in different countries, they're like, oh my God, your accent is so cute. And I'm like, thanks. But so, you know, but they get to know you better. You know, they're actually seeing you, you know, you're building like a better relationship with you. It's not just some random person message them that could be a robot or some like, you know, person from Guam. I don't know. And I've had a lot of like success off that, because people like, you know, they feel like they know me. Trying to think of what else. I know I had a bunch of questions asked today. Oh, I'll go ahead and say, I know nobody's on here like yet who's having, well, maybe a little bit, come back. But I really want to go over that. I am recording this, so I guess I can send it to them. I've had, you know, you have seasons with this business, okay? Everything's not always rainbows and sunshines and flowers and all that, you know. That's where self-development comes in. I had no idea what self-development was like the first year and a half of, or a little bit over a year of the business. I thought self-development was stupid. I laughed at it. I was like, this is ridiculous. That no like words of affirmation or somebody telling me how great of a person I am is going to make me change who I am inside. Like, I'm fine. And so but you know, I kept hearing Cami Pentecostas talking about it. Carrie Young, I love her. She's my boo. I heard her talking always about it. Morgan McIntyre, like everybody was literally always, Jade Hooper is always talking about self-development. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll listen to a few things. I'll read a few books. And then like all of a sudden, like I felt myself changing and I'm like, what is going on here? This is weird. You know, and like slowly you do like, you know, just like in all become such a much better person. And like, you just have such a different outlook on everything and you make just better decisions, business decisions and all kinds of stuff. So, if you don't do self-development yet, you really should. But it's never too late in this business to have a comeback. Okay. You are going to go through seasons in your business. You know, you might, it's ups and downs. Like this is a business. You own a business now. You are a business owner. You are going to have seasons in your business. Everything's not going to always be perfect. Okay. You're a business owner. That's just how it is. So if you've had, you know, maybe you've been, you know, like my first year, like I promoted to executive really quick. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just kind of like, I was just signing people up. I didn't know anything. So I just signed people up and just kind of did my thing. I promoted to executive and then I kind of just like got in a funk. I was like, okay, like I thought I was doing stuff that was like, you know, income producing, but I wasn't. Like I was telling myself, oh yeah, you posted today. You're doing awesome. Go Lainey, you know, when in reality, yeah, sure. I made a post today, but I hadn't done anything else. So I was not like, I was wasting, you know, everything. So I fall into a funk for like 6 months. And then we had the $9.99 deal that was like way before most people's time. And I signed a bunch of people up from that. Then I was like, oh my God, I'm boxed in for Double Diamond. I'm so cool. And then, you know, all those $9.99 people ended up, most of them were just like kidnappers. I think I have like 2 people still from that deal. But so like, it was just really weird. Like that was just a really, really weird time for my business. And then a few months after all that happened, the hurricane had came. We completely lost everything with the hurricane. It was horrible. And we were having Gatlin. So, and I know one thing, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been on WIC before, but I was on it with Remington and it was something I was so embarrassed of because literally every person, like every time I would go and check out with it, if you don't know what WIC is, that's like something like basically like you can buy formula with it. So I remember like every single time I would use my WIC, there would always be like a crazy long line. And I would like purposely go at weird hours to where like normally like I'd go to Walmart at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's going to be here. Everybody's there. So, cause I was like literally so embarrassed about it. And so I remember, I think it was I don't remember. It was probably around Christmas or something. And yeah, it was around Christmas. And this was when Remington was a baby and I had WIC and it literally like every time I went, like there was always people in the back in the line making faces, making sounds. Like I'm already in tears over here because I'm so ashamed that I can't even like that both me and my husband work full time and we still can't even afford our son's formula. Just like in tears. The cashier never knew what they were doing. So horrible. And one time it was like Christmas, around Christmas time, and this was all going on. Line of people behind me at 11:30 at night were all just like making such rude noises and sounds and, you know, just like people were just being so obnoxious about it and just really rude to me. And I like ended up like, I just like walked out. Like I was in tears. I was like bawling my eyes out. I ran out of the store. And some guy came after me and he had actually bought like the formula that I was trying to buy with the WIC that the cashier couldn't get. So, and it just like made me realize, oh my God, there's so many good people out there still. But at the same time, like that just really, like, I never wanted to go through that again. So when I had Gatlin, I swore up and down that never was going to happen again. And that's when I really, like, hit it off with my business, because I was like, I'm not going to be in that situation again. I am not going to ever have to go through that kind of embarrassment and shame. And just, like, you really see the ugly in people in situations like that, but you also see the good in people. But I was like, I'm just never going to go through that again. So when I had Gatlin, you know, that was, like, my biggest goal. And I had this business. I hadn't really, you know, I hadn't enrolled anybody since the $9.99 deal. Like, I hadn't enrolled loyal customers. I didn't enroll distributors. I was like, the only reason why I was getting commissions because I was running an 80 BB auto shipment. Which, if you don't have an auto shipment run, you need to run one, because we're, like, getting down to business. Okay. And you don't want to, like, be at the end of the month and you're like, oh crap, I'm not commission qualified. So 80 BB auto shipment. So anyways though, but, so yeah, the month of November, it was right after I had Gatlin, and something just, like, clicked inside of me. You know, I just had, like, an aha moment, or whatever you want to call it. Like, something just clicked for me. And that month, like, October, I enrolled nobody. November, I enrolled, like, 23 people or something, 23 loyal customers. And I promoted to Ruby. So for the fact that, like, it took me a year and a month to promote to Ruby in this business, just because, like, I didn't realize what I had, and I had it. You know, now I'm, like, looking back and I'm like, oh my God, somebody could go Ruby in 2 weeks. That's so easy, you know? But, you know, like, sometimes, like, you just don't realize, like, how amazing this business is and how amazing this opportunity is, you know, and that's okay. Like, we go through different seasons in our business. And for me, like, I feel like had I, you know, like, it just wasn't the right time for me when I started, I guess, you know, but something clicked for me right then and there after I had Gatlin, and I just knew, like, I wasn't going to struggle anymore, and I wasn't going to put not just myself through that, but I didn't want, like, because I knew, you know, Remy's starting school soon. I didn't want, you know, my kids to ever have to, like, I didn't want to have to tell them no just because I couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? So that was something really huge for me, and it just clicked. And then after that, I was like, you know what? There's people enrolling 50 people a month. There's people enrolling 100 people a month. Why can't I? Like, there's no difference in between us. The only, you know, like, they're working harder. They work really hard, and I want to work really hard, you know? And it's not necessarily, you know, it's not necessarily that you're putting in more hours. It's just, like, the time you are putting in, you're working with intention, you know? So if you sit there for 15 minutes and you're just, like, scrolling through Facebook or watching videos or whatever, but you're telling yourself, oh my God, I'm working, I'm doing so awesome, I'm working, whatever. And I'm sitting here for 15 minutes and I'm like, oh, I need to go message all of these people who just liked on my post, literally copy and paste all of it, send it to them. Took me 15 minutes, not even that normally. And so, and then when my paycheck's really big and yours isn't, that's why, because I was really intentional with my time and you weren't, you know? So being intentional with your time, you know, like, you don't have to put a ton of time into this business. Just take the time you have and be intentional with it, y'all. Like, that's all it takes, is to be intentional with your time. When you are on your cell phone, you need to be working, okay? When you're with your kids or with your husband or with your boyfriend or with your best friend or at work, whatever, do that. Like, you don't have to, like, you know, you don't have to, like, try to, like, don't let this business, like, consume your life. But when you're on your phone, like, scrolling through Facebook or, you know, watching YouTube videos endlessly at 3 o'clock in the morning, you should be working, okay? Like, as simple as that. Like, you are not benefiting at all from those stupid videos on Facebook or those stupid, the tasty how-to videos, y'all. I've been there. I've watched them all. You're not, like, that's not income producing. You're not benefiting from that at all. And if you want to take this business seriously, and if you want to go to a whole nother level, if you don't get that yet, you will soon. You need to be intentional with your time. You know, like, that's just what it comes down to. Be intentional with your time. I feel like Taylor's blowing up my phone. I want to make sure she has the right meeting ID. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Do you have any questions or anything? I'm just rambling here. Hope y'all are benefiting from it some though. Caitlin, I know you were going Ruby this month. Tiffany, what are your goals for this month? You can get on here or you can put them in the chat. It don't
matter. Pretty much my plan is just to jump back in and just try to get back to getting that momentum back up again.
Right, because it feels so good when you're enrolling a bunch of people, doesn't it?
Oh yes.
It's almost like a high from it, you know, like once you've like got that momentum, you just gotta like keep it up, because it's so easy to keep the momentum up, but it really sucks when you have no momentum trying to go and get the momentum, you know.
Absolutely.
But I'm super confident you can do it, because like I said, I was there not even a year ago, you know, and I went from enrolling like nobody for months. I was nobody. I thought I was somebody, was not, you know, and then went and like enrolled 23 customers in a month, and ended up getting, because I did that, I actually got to go, when we went to conference, I got to go on a yacht party because I enrolled, I was one of the top enrollers for that month. So like, it's totally possible. I know, don't y'all both work Facebook mostly, don't you?
Yes.
Are you open to Instagram?
I don't know how to use Instagram. I mean, I have one, but I don't really know how to use it.
Well, we do have several training videos that like we go really into depth about like how to use Instagram. I just feel like to me, like Facebook is kind of like people are like, oh, I don't know you. Why did you send me a friend request? Versus Instagram's like, oh my God, thanks for following me. I'm going to follow you back. You're so nice. You know, like Instagram's just, you know, everybody wants more followers. Facebook's like, I don't know you. You can like buy. But still be like, you need to be adding to your friends list or your followers or whatever, like every single day, you know. I know if you work Facebook a lot, a way that I get a lot of friends on Facebook is going to like groups and stuff, and like I'll go to a group I'm in and like look and see, like I'm in a bunch of mom groups because, you know, that's what I do. And I'm mom, and so like I'll go look though and see like, oh my gosh, this poor little mom, you know, she's a first time mom, her baby has a diaper rash. Nobody commented on it because it wasn't some drama filled post. So this poor girl is probably freaking out because she does not know what to do about her son's butt. So I'll go and comment on here and be like, oh my God, girl, I love using coconut oil on my son, yada, yada, yada. It works wonders. And she, you know, she'll be like, oh my gosh, thanks. And then I'll go send her a friend request and she'll think, oh, that's that really nice girl who like told me about, you know, help me with my son's diaper rash when nobody else commented. You know, now they think of me positively, you know, so it's not weird when I send them a friend request because they're like, oh, she's really nice. I know her, you know, I want to be friends with her. And you can do that in any group. Like if you're in knitting or whatever, I don't know, like dog groups, whatever, like, you know, especially like I try to comment on people's posts who don't have 50 million comments, who have no comments, you know, because then you're really going to stick out to them. I'll also, I don't know if you know how to do host to post. Is that that's foreign to you? Got a video for you on that. Basically, host to post is basically when, like, I don't know if you see me, sometimes I'll post on Facebook and be like, oh my God, I've got like 30 samples. Who wants one? And people will be like, oh my God, me. And then I'll message all and be like, okay, girl, hey, I'll send you a sample or whatever if you make this post for me. And then they'll make that post. And then, you know, their friends, because then like you're getting into different networks now. You're getting in all your friends' networks too and reaching all their friends. So I was thinking it to like, I'll enter you into a giveaway, which you could do that. Or you could be like, well, if one of your friends orders, I'll send you a sample, whatever. I've been doing, like this month, I just decided like I was just going to send anybody who does it. I'll send them a sample of like greens or the keto energy or whatever. Because now they tried the product. I know they're going to love the product. Then I can check up with them next month or later this month or whatever and be like, hey girl, how did you like those greens? And they're like, oh my God, I want more. Awesome. Let me hook you up with my discount, you know? So, I'm starting to do samples, you know, like, because, you know, it's just, you know, anyway. So, and plus, like, that's a good way for, like, if you're running an auto shipment, like, run an auto shipment with a bunch of greens and keto energy and some coffee or something that you could give out as samples for people. Or, like, wraps you could sell, you know, or if you know, at the end of the month and you're like, oh my God, I'm like 30 GV away from a promotion, go buy a bag of, you know, keto energy and send that out as samples, you know. Because like now you're making potentials, you know, and I was really against like giving away samples for free. But, you know, kind of like changed it because like you're not giving them to them for free necessarily because they are making that post for you, and you are getting new clientele for that. So like it's worth it, you know. Plus like now they're trying the product and they're going to be, you know, interested in trying it or interested in getting more. So that's kind of host to post. Basically, you know, they do that. You send them a post, they post on their wall, you message all the people, or I'll be like text coffee to, and then I'll put my phone number and then they'll message me, which is awesome because I don't have to go send out all those stupid messages. So, you know, kind of like figure out what works for you. But I do have like scripts and stuff for that too. I'm trying to think what else. Y'all, like, just be intentional. Like, that's literally like my best advice for y'all tonight. Like, set your goal. I think I've told most of y'all this already, but like, I want you to take what you want your commissions check to be this month, or like for that you get in September. How much do you need next month? Like how, you know, like think of a number. Like maybe you really want to quit your job. Maybe you're just like, maybe you want to pay your car note, you know, maybe you want to be able to buy groceries, whatever it is. I want you to write that figure down, okay? If you're after a bonus, write that figure plus your bonus, holla. So write it down, like, and I want you to write it down like to the penny of what you want your check to be, okay? So if you want, like, for example, you know, you want to pay your car note, you want your check to be $514 or $516.20. That's how much my car note is. You know, write that down, that exact number, and I want you to post it everywhere, okay? I want you to put it up above your toilet paper roll. I want you to put it in your shower, put it above your coffee pot, put it above, you know, put it on your fridge, everywhere, okay? If you look at my house, I look like an insane person because I have a $7,500 bonus everywhere, and I also have how much I want my paycheck to be next month. But like, I look at it all the time. So like, you know, when I sit down on the toilet and I'm like, you know, scrolling on my phone, senselessly doing nothing, and I look at that and I'm like, oh shit, I should be working, you know? It's just like a constant reminder. You know, I've got mine set as like my screensaver or whatever on my phone. Like, you need to know what your goals are and run after them, because it's so much easier when you know. Like, it's hard because this business is very mentally hard, I feel like, because you don't know how much you're getting paid, especially in the beginning. Like, once you've like really like built up in the ranks, you're like, I know my paycheck's gonna be hella fine this month. But like when you're very first getting started and stuff, maybe you haven't even gotten a paycheck yet, and you're like, I'm afraid to put in my all because I don't know how much I'm going to be compensated for it. That was my biggest fear for so long, because I was afraid that I was going to try so hard and then I wasn't going to reach my goal. And even if you don't reach your goal, if you're giving it your all, like, you're going to be so much closer to your goal than you would have been if you didn't try it all, you know, or if you just half-assed it. But like when you have that goal and you have that vision and you manifest what your check is going to look like and you are running after it, you are more likely to hit your goal, if not even beyond your goal, because you are working really hard, because you've got that goal and you have that mindset. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to get paid $3,000 this month. I need to put $3,000 worth of effort into this business. I need to be working like a diamond would, because a diamond averages $2,000 a month. You know, I need to be working like a diamond would, or I need to be working like a triple diamond would, or whatever your goals are, a ruby would, you know. Put in that effort, okay? Because I promise you, you will be rewarded for it, you know. Our compensation plan is crazy amazing. You know, we've got, you know, you not only can earn your commissions, but we also, of course, have those fast start bonuses, which if you're not taking advantage of those, you need to be. Every time you sign a new distributor up and you help them get fast start qualified, which means they're commission qualified, and they also have 2 loyal customers, you get a $100 bonus every single time. If you enroll 10 distributors this month, that's $1,000 in your pocket like that. Super easy. Like, this is stupid easy, y'all. Okay, this is crazy money that you are passing up, okay? Crazy. So, sorry, with your commissions, you have those awesome fast start bonuses. Like, y'all, like, my fast start bonuses pay for everything, okay? I get those paid every single week. They're awesome. And then you also have those promotional bonuses. Like I know a lot of y'all right now are going after that $1,000 Ruby bonus, y'all. That's crazy. An extra $1,000. Like, are you working $1,000 worth of effort? Like, honestly, right now, are you putting in $1,000 worth of effort? Plus your commission check, plus your fast start bonuses. Do you really feel like you're putting in the effort to be compensated for that? Because if you don't feel like that, then you're not going to get compensated for that because you're not putting in the effort that's taken, that needs to be put in to earn that. We're in a business where you get paid for your efforts, which is really awesome because, sure, when you go to your 9-to-5 job, you get paid $10 an hour, guaranteed $400 a week, whatever. That's your paycheck for life. Like, I'm sorry, when I worked at a bank, our raises were like 2 pennies or 3 pennies or whatever. Like, it was pathetic. And that was yearly. And I'm like, you got to be joking me. I'm looking and I'm like, okay, well, over the next several years, I could be a head teller. Oh, the head teller makes $14 an hour. Like, to me, that was like, I was like, I see like more for myself. And you need to see more for yourself. If you haven't done personal development, you'll know you're worth more. Because you really truly are, and getting paid for your efforts. You might be going to that 9-to-5 job and you're getting paid $10 an hour, guaranteed $400 a week, whatever, unless you're sick and then, whatever, you're not getting paid. And you may go to that job, you may give half-ass effort of your job just enough to where they won't fire you. But if you're working this business and you're giving it, even if you're only putting in 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, whatever it is, but if you're being intentional with your time and you were giving it your all, like every single time you get on your phone, you are being intentional with that, you are going to get paid tremendously, like more than you ever would have gotten paid at that dumb 9-to-5 job. And nobody's going to tell you like how to work, when to work, where to work, whatever. You work on your own time. You work on your own schedule, like wherever you want. Like y'all probably see me all the time. Me and Ryan are always traveling places with our kids because I literally can make money from wherever I go. So y'all need to get that in your minds that this is a business to where you get paid for how much effort you put in. So if you're giving half-ass effort, you're going to get a half-ass check. And I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. But if you're giving it your all, your paycheck is going to be way bigger than you ever could imagine. Like there's sometimes I get my paycheck and I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? Because I worked, like, it's like, it's so refreshing when, you worked so hard and you see your efforts in a dollar figure. Like it's crazy, my goal this year, I want by the end of the year to be able to, for my tithes at church to be $1,000, which means my monthly paycheck in December will be $10,000. So like that's to me, I'm like, I'm going to put in all the effort it takes to accomplish that goal. And I know you can too. And this Zoom is almost over. I've got a timer on here. So I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, you just feel like something just like really hit it for you, like message me, call me, we can talk. It's definitely cool. I'm always open for that. If you need extra help, talk to me. Like I am here to help you. I will give you my 100% if you're giving me 100% because I want you to be able to accomplish your goals and just to get, get everything you want out of this business. So I hope y'all have a fantastic evening. Sorry I talked y'all's ears off. Y'all have an awesome night.